Hello, David Ledbetter here with another Odyssey roll call. We're here at our Odyssey putting studio here in Champions Gate, Florida, and we have all sorts of putters, and a lot of them really actually help to line up. I'm going to talk to you about alignment today. Now, I've got 3 putters here, and these 2 are using the Versa technology. In other words, we can see the black and the white lines on this putter. They're running this way. On the mallet, they're running towards the hole, but it just gives you it's all about optics. Getting lined up is so important, and maybe the easiest of them all is obviously the famous 2-ball putter here with these 2 balls on the back here to get you lined up. So alignment in reality is very, very important, because if you want to hold putts, you've got to aim it. And so it's all about aiming the putter face, just like you would in a full swing. You're aiming the club face at your target line and get your body parallel to it. Now it's the same thing here. We can see, I'm going to aim, this is a pretty straight putt, the short one here. I'm going to aim, I've got the line here. This is perfect with this putter, with the Versa technology, but I've got the line at the back. So a lot of players will actually put a line on the golf ball. I mean, you can do that as well. Some players do, some players don't. But it's all about, say, getting that putter face perpendicular to your target line. And then you set your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, your forearms, and your eyes, by the way. That's important. You don't want your eyes sort of twisted this way or that way. Everything wants to be parallel to this target line. And you'll see a lot of players, they'll use a string or a chalk line to absolutely make sure that that putter face is lined up. I actually like players to put 2 tees down and line the putter face up in between the 2 tees. You've seen Tiger do this through the years. It's a way of getting your putter face square at the start, and hopefully when you make contact with the ball. So remember, always aim the putter face first. You see some players, they'll just set the putter face here, then they'll set their body around that, and then just simply make the stroke. So remember, alignment is important if you want to hold putts. Even picking a spot in front of the ball helps. Some players like to pick the spot right at the hole. If it's the right to left putt, to the right, or if the left to right putt, it's to the left. But you've got to get your putter face aimed where you want the ball to start. That's crucial.
Super. De eerste hole-in-one.
Voorhands was ik, was ik een no-no. Dat ben ik nog steeds, want ik ben nog niet zo heel lang bezig. Maar na Hans is expertise.
What makes EXO putters special? The legendary white hot insert meets micro hinge technology for incredible feel and smooth roll. Multi-piece construction for ultra-high MOI makes the whole play bigger. EXO from Odyssey. Make more putts.
Welcome inside the video that's going to help you choose what putter is right for you. Amanda Balionis, Odyssey Golf. Joe Toulon, the PGA Tour rep for Odyssey Golf. And this is the guide that helps fit PGA Tour players into the right putter for them. So if you can help them, you can definitely help everyone at home, right?
I think so.
Okay. All right, so let's start with the basics. There's really 2 categories of putters when you're starting to choose what one's right for you.
Yes.
Blades or mallets. You have the blades in your hand, so let's start there.
Blades are for those players who like a more clean, classic, understated look, right? There's not a lot to look down at and get confused. A lot of players like that, and I think a big part of putting is confidence, so you have to like what you're looking down at. Blades fit that mold for a lot of players. The other thing that they're good for is they have toe hang. So these hosels on them make that toe want to be a little bit more active, so if you're a player with a little bit of arc in their stroke and want to match your face rotation to that arc, something like the Stroke Lab Double Wide or the Toulon Austin would be perfect for you.
So what would your big miss be that would be right for you to put a blade in your bag?
Yeah, I would say the most common miss that we see, that we say, okay, we need to try a blade here, would be the block out to the right. That means that face is rotating back, but the toe is not really catching up. So we want to try something with a little bit more toe hang so that toe can catch up to the heel, get square at impact, and help you start putts more online more consistently.
Okay, so that is going to be your solution if you miss to the right. But if your big problem is alignment,
yes,
what are you going to go with?
So mallets, and mallets are good for a couple different reasons. You just touched on it.
Yep.
Alignment. So the Stroke Lab 7 and the 2-ball, the XO 2-ball, those are shapes that have been popular for us for a very long time at Odyssey and on tour for sure. But the reason they're good, the larger size means we can do a lot more things with alignment. So 2 balls, obviously very visual. And then on a number 7, you have the tracer lines and the dots. So those things really help you line up the putt a lot more consistently. That's one of the biggest things I see wrong with amateur golfers. They really struggle lining it up. The other good thing for mallets is the larger size means they're going to be higher MOI, more forgiving. So off-center hits, the loss of speed, not nearly as bad with something with more MOI like these mallets.
Yeah, I feel like you were speaking right to me, and the reason why is because I actually just took my blade out and put in a Tuttle.
Yes.
Tell me about the cutest putter in golf, Joe
The Tuttle,
Toulon.
yes. So the Tuttle.
Is that the new line yet?
The cutest putter in golf? I mean, if you keep saying it, I think it has to be. Yeah. So the Tuttle is good. Again, 3 visual alignment lines really help line you up a lot better. And these lines, even for a straight back, straight through stroke, I think are very helpful for players. So Tuttle, another model that's been very, very popular for us on tour. And one of the good things about all the mallets we have face balance and toe hang options. So if you find a model that you like you and the Tuttle, we have something that with toe hang or face balance to match your stroke arc. And
of course, that is Stroke Lab revolutionary stuff. Why is it changing the game?
Yes, so the shaft, brand new this year for us. Instead of just a standard steel shaft that's been in putters forever, we wanted to look at stuff to really help you. And we've already obviously done stuff with the head shapes and inserts like the White Hot Micro Hinge. The shaft is something that hasn't really been talked about. So this is a graphite shaft, half steel, half graphite. So it's a lot lighter than a full steel shaft, about 40 grams lighter. And what that allows us to do is the weight we save there, put weight in the grip here, and the head is a little bit heavier. So pulling weight away from the middle of the club means the whole club itself is going to be a lot higher MOI. That means that stroke is going to be a lot more consistent and stable.
All right, so we just fixed your miss to the right, your alignment issues, and overall consistency to pick the putter that's right for you. Head on over to odysseygolf.com for all of the options.